ISIS threat shuts down Taylor Swift's Vienna concert after terror plot. In a shocking turn of events, Taylor Swift's highly anticipated Eras tour in Vienna were abruptly canceled due to a thwarted ISIS inspired terrorist plot. Austrian authorities successfully foiled the planned attack, arresting three suspects: a 19-year-old Austrian with North Macedonian roots, a 17-year-old youth, and there's not much known about him yet because of, anti-disclosure things, and an 18-year-old Iraqi national. The main suspect, the 19-year-old, allegedly quit his job saying that he had quote unquote something big planned and intended to detonate an explosive device within the concert venue. There was also, I saw some reporting about a potential like vehicular jihad. Authorities discovered explosive devices, detonators, and Islamic State propaganda material in his home. Interestingly, the suspect's lawyer, his defense lawyer, attempted to downplay the plot, claiming that her client was quote unquote playing with ideas and that the bomb wasn't of good quality and wouldn't have worked. Well, fans were left heartbroken by the cancellations. Event organizers and Swift's team prioritized safety, with Barracuda Music announcing, quote, "We have no choice but to cancel 3 scheduled shows for everyone's safety." This incident not only highlights the ongoing global threat of terrorism, but also demonstrates the swift action taken by authorities to protect concert goers.
Swift
So
action? Was that on purpose?
that was not on purpose, and I didn't even catch that.
Okay. I thought it was on
um,
purpose. Okay.
so here's the thing. So, according to reporting online, they're just saying, oh, these kids were just radicalized online, but somehow they gathered all these materials. They had ISIS materials, they had machetes, they had the initial materials for a bomb, but apparently some of the chemicals were missing. So, they wouldn't have had the materials necessary to do it effectively when the actual concert occurred. So the authorities were really worried that they would resort to something else that they could do, like a vehicular attack. Um, I think they maybe even had firearms, and they clearly had some form of organization, and they had pledged their allegiance to ISIS online. And then now one of the suspects was saying, "Oh no, I hadn't, I didn't, I deleted that. I deleted that afterwards." And the defense lawyer is like, "Oh no, he was only interested in ISIS for like a month." It's I'm like, that's not a good argument. If it is only a month, is there no like you got this bad within the span of 30 days, bro? Like, excuse me? And so this put this concert, on I saw a little bit of conflicting information online. So there was some reporting that I was reading that led me to believe that the authorities had felt they had successfully tackled the threat before the concert actually happened, and then some were like, "Oh no, they're still making some arrests or detaining people for questioning, so there might be more going on." And then other people are like, "Oh no, it was safe, but then her team canceled it anyway, so maybe they just canceled it to just be extra safe." Like, there's a little bit of a reporting that's a little bit opaque to me. But I think one thing that's important for people to understand is that this is an extremely serious situation, and that artists that are this big have to invest a lot of cost into protecting their own fans and go out of their way to try to protect concert goers, because we saw what happened when in Manchester Ariana Grande, her concert was attacked and 22 people died. I think over 1,000 people were injured. That was so horrible and really like terrified a lot of major artists, because they have a responsibility and a culpability when their event is drawing in tens of thousands of people to one place at once, which automatically makes those kinds of events a very important target. And I think that the target of the concert hall is also important for ideological reasons, not just convenience reasons. So in many ways, something like a Taylor Swift concert can really represent like this so-called Western degeneracy that someone like an ISIS member would absolutely hate. You know, a single woman in her 30s, unmarried, no children, dancing around, singing songs, shitting on her ex-boyfriend. and and leotard and sparkles and dancing, and there are all these other girls loving it and celebrating it and loving her message. You know, it's so antithetical to what a freaking jihadi values. Um and I think it's also important to consider how the target of these concert venues are important because of the message that it sends. And Armin and I were having a discussion about this recently about maybe Armin can explain, but basically the power of the shitter. And I think you should explain that metaphor that we were talking about a few days ago. But which is basically your ability to cause chaos, and the target of that chaos being the youth of a country in a concert sends an important psychological message, psychological warfare upon a country, saying that you cannot even protect your youth, you cannot even protect your children when they are in a setting of innocent celebration, like Ariana Grande's concert, Taylor Swift's concert, the Nova Festival in Israel. You know, just out there having fun, celebrating, living life, experiencing joy. Like, we will strike you hardest and inflict brutalities upon you that are unimaginable in the heart of those celebrations, and you can't do anything to stop us from massacring your youth. Um and so I think that's another reason why these concerts are a very attractive target. But Armin, now that I mentioned it, do you want to explain your
No,
metaphor of the
let's
shitter?
let's bring it up another day because I don't want to do it in this show because we're running behind. I just wanted to add this commentary. I thought this was the end of ISIS because after you
Mhm.
go when you go after the Swifties, I thought like they're just going to arm up and rise up. I mean, their concert was canceled. I was pretty sure that they're all just going to go buy weapons and just go to Africa, Middle East, and everywhere else ISIS is, and just to finish the job. I was almost
Yo,
sure that
yo,
yep, this is a red line that they're not going to. Oh, wait, let me. And so wait, let me ban this guy because when you're not spamming, I will tolerate your bullshit, SOA in the live chat. But once you start spamming, then I have to ban you. So I got rid of SOA. But yeah, but go ahead.
the Swifties are a powerful force that will strike fear into the heart of their enemies. Um, Also, the Barbs of Nicki Minaj are notorious for their viciousness and toxicity. But who I am most terrified of is the BTS army.
No.
If
Okay, yeah. They're
ISIS ever
radicals, huh?
did anything against the BTS army, you might have weaponized the force like more powerful than Mossad. Like, God help me if I ever cross the BTS army. It's no joke.
We
Uh,
actually have a mullah a YouTube channel that he used to get a lot of views, and now he gets so many less views because most of his videos is about Islamically explaining BTS and
Shut
their
up.
songs.
No.
Yes, it's so weird. Like I don't
No,
know.
wait.
Do you want
Okay,
to?
please immediately tell me more. What?
Oh my god, it's Mustafa Shub here.
I love this
Yeah,
comment
there's
by
a YouTube.
Amir is like BTS army. Even the Zionists aren't that crazy.
No, I think he's uh, obsessed with BTS. I don't know why. If I could hold on, I actually use my Mustafa Mohammadi because I don't have a Persian keyboard. I have to read
Hmm.
out. Um, like yeah, look. Okay, so not
BTS is a K-pop band for those that don't know. And the BTS fans are it really needs to be studied on their power to weaponize their fan base.
Hold on. I'm gonna do this quick. Just give me a second. Let me show you one of his covers, okay? Yeah. Yeah, bring this up.
This is
So, yeah. But this is his, like he has so many videos covering BTS, and they don't get that many views. And I'm like, your other videos get so much reviews. Why are you constantly? Okay, he stopped recently, but for a while, he was obsessed with talking about BTS, and I never understood why.
I'm dying. This is hilarious. Islamic analysis of BTS. Oh my gosh. See, this is another reason why I wish I spoke Persian, because this is the glorious content I'm missing out on.
This is amazing.
Oh my god.
He goes over their lyrics and like, is this one Islamic? They mention the devil. Why are they mentioning the devil here? What is the context here? Like, he goes into so much details over their lyrics and the drama around them. What happened here? Like, people are criticizing them for that. They were at this restaurant. And some of them, this person did this, and like, are they being criticized fairly? What do you guys think? And then there are other Muslims attacking him. There are other Muslims attacking him. Like, why BTS as a whole is un-Islamic? Why are you defending these guys? And then he made a whole other YouTube video saying like why his defense of BTS is not un-Islamic. I'm like, what is this? I don't understand this.
BTS versus Islam. Armin, I think he's not
attacking them. He's defending them.
He's part of BTS army, and this is the only way he can express it.
Yes, yeah, I think so. Because
he's a K-pop fan, and he can't just be honest and be like, "This is awesome." Didn't you debate him? Didn't you have an in-person, like not in person, but a virtual debate with that guy? That's cool.
Yeah. I had 3 debates with this guy. That's why.
Was this the guy that insulted your dogs?
No,
that was a different dude. Blue Sapphire say the BTS army are worldwide, that more united, different people of different mindsets, more effective than the entirety of the UN.
Do you know who makes the most amazing, gorgeous, and other adjectives that I can't use here on YouTube, blasphemous art ever? We do! And for some reason, we are giving it away for free. Download them now using the link in the description before we change our mind.